trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to.
Nini coach.
Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right.
Run
Even
heavy
in the darkest
selected.
moments, stay close, I'm that shine of the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a
Ari
wise
K.
owl see
King's
me
very
as a daily
A-selected.
advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards full of
Adelaide,
lies.
Smith face
With the
Val,
immortal down to his
High End,
demise. I make the moon
West,
blue.
West,
I make a
West
bitch
Coast
fly.
selected.
I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights.
Ready.
I do the impossible.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in
Entering play,
1796. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Shot 0-1 trap. Right. Circle button. Triangle button.
Faking the give. Now
Cross
Watson.
Button. Cross button.
And that is incomplete.
Enter
Brandon,
play
watching their
call.
tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there,
Option
forcing
is set.
incompletions. It was key in their win last
Option is
week.
set.
They're hoping
Option
the
is-
same thing happens this time out, too.
Option is set. Trip. Inside zone.
So after the incompletion on first, now
Next.
2nd and 10.
Triangle button. Max protect.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Coach suggestions, there are 7 categories. SS let's pump from option overwalk. There are 5 categories.
Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Spread.
Now Jones. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Triangle button. Square button. Triangle button. Cross button.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Counter Y.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cross button. Square button.
And again, it's Chubb. Now the ball comes loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
The slot man in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Square button.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. That one goes for 8 yards.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Auction is set to over. 1 Robert, over Storm, cover 2 invert, over Storm Brave.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for the Browns TD. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Entering play call, formation, quarter. Option. There, cover 4 quarters.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny them the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That play was well covered, just trying to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Auction defense auction is set to aggressive. Overwalk, Michael Blitz.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Audible.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
Cover 4 drop. Edge blitz. DB fire 2. Edge blitz 2.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Option is set to cover 3 Sky.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Action is set to do cover 1, 3 dot, cover 2 drop, cover 4 drop.
21-0 our score after 1.
Entering clip, cover 3 cover 4 drop.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Spread.
Back to throw again. He finds his man Johnson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Hunter Henry's now in his 2nd season with the New England Patriots and had 9 touchdowns in his first campaign and really emerged as rookie quarterback Mac Jones' favorite target, especially when they needed points in the red zone. Stays his favorite here and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Probably going to have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think they're built like that.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. Folk's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
There are 9 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Options set to bunch 8 plays. We have 9 options. Pistol is selected. Strong. Auction is set. Pro. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. TDL pump and goes is selected.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Circle button.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
Circle
2 drives,
button.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Choose the player to replace. You have formation. Close. There are 3 categories. You have 9 options. HPW selected.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cross button. Square button. Square button.
Watson now to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Triangle button. R1 button.
Chubb trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Time. Go. Nickel. Auction is set to 2-4-21. 2. Formation. Covered. Zone covered. Blitz. Ins. Zone. N. Okie roll 2. FS zone blitz.
The Pats at the line ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Time. F. Overload free press. Okay, spinner, over, CDs, Sam, Nickel, SS Mike, Buck Slant, LB Cross, Overload Free Press, SS Blitz, Nickel 2 Trap.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones And down he'll go at the 25. So the
the
completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
Yes. Seam flat.
Back to throw. Jones. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Jones on first down. And right side, Henry's got it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Option is set to wide 18. Wide, there are 7 categories.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Yes. Give cushion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Strong. Option. Throw. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. Key Gale punt and goes is selected.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
AHB stretch alert. AHB slip screen.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a Hail Mary, gun, I-form, single pack, strong, gun. Option is, option, choose a player to choose formation, Y-stick, corner. Circle button. Circle button. Audible. Square button. Square button.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. In motion, the tight end.
Cross button. Triangle button. Square button.
Now Watson.
Triangle button.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Square button. Circle button. Cross button. Square button.
On 2nd and 15 now.
Cross
Watson,
button.
he's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Information. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 50 yards is
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
There are 7 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to bear 6 plays. You have 12 options. 46 is selected. Quarter, 3 to 4.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Give cushion.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Slant zone, cover 4 pawns.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Seam flat.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Entering play call.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Cover one, free double bus.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Folk's kick is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Auction is set to bench the spot. Formation. There are 9 categories. There are 24 subcategories. Auction is set to bunch by flex 10 plays. You have 9 options. Choose a new play. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose bench the spot.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 69 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Handoff up the middle, Hunt to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Option is set to bunch T. 11 plays. You have 9 choose bunch T. There are 8 categories. You have 11 options. Spacing is selected. Spacing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Triangle button.
Watson off play action.
Triangle button.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play, unable to connect in that attempt.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
R1 button, delay fade, cross button, R1 button, circle, delay fade, circle button, triangle button, cross button, R1 button. R1
back
button,
to throw, Watson.
R1 button, triangle button.
And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He gets this to Thornton. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Spread.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Seam flat.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33. Back to throw. Jones. Again, it's Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Jones on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Cover 1 hole.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Spread.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Formation. There are 7 categories there. Choose a new player. You have 5 options. Choose a new player. You have 5 options. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Formate. Over. SS. Sam will blitz.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. The tight end Henry here in motion. Now Jones on third down. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Square button. Triangle button.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Circle button. R1 button.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
R1 button.
Off of play action, it's Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Option is set. Slot. There are 4 categories. You have 10 options. Double slant is selected.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Triangle button. Square button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button.
Now Chubb running right. And some space here. Fights through it. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 25-yard line.
116 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Cross button.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
R1 button. Square button.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
All right, let's give them a little bit of applause here. Good for them because this has been a defensive nightmare for them thus far. At least they're finally getting a couple of big plays. Won't make the scoreboard of the ride home easier, but one good moment to watch in film next week.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long.
Triangle button. R1 button.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Spread.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Seam flat.
Throwing Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2 to 4 DB unlocked. There are 7 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected. You have cushion. Yes.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are...
Entering franchise screen, you have 6 options. Resume is selected. Entering. Attention, pop up. Your peer has conceded the game. Exit game.
I come alive in the dark. And I keep getting stronger.
Entering week skip. Entering franchise hub screen home.
I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible. impossible, impossible.